Hey, hello. How's it going tonight? Welcome on in. Welcome. It's been running a bit late tonight. As you may see, this is not our usual familiar setting, um, and I've been having to improvise just a wee bit tonight, but it's a good one. I hope you're all doing well. Hope it's been a good couple weeks. First stream back in a while. Um, oh, my stream title is totally not correct. Yeah, first stream in a couple of weeks. It's been crazy. Yeah, but good. We're streaming on the road here from the nation's dairyland tonight. Gonna actually probably do a shorter stream tonight just to get back in the saddle for a bit before we have to pack up and hit the road again. So it's just gonna be one of those first on the road streams where we're finding our rhythm. So bear with me, I guess is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's been good. Been here in Wisconsin, visiting some family. It's been a nice time. It's always hard to go. Chano say, man, the craziest thing happened. You're not gonna believe this. I was trying to do a portrait, right? Minding my own business and going through my refs. And as I was studying my reference, and BTW was a great reference, as I was drawing and studying the reference, suddenly this chick went crazy on me. Dude, like out of nowhere. She was screaming crazy things like, who are you? How did you get in my house? Like, try to draw here. Mind your own business. People these days. So how did your approaching the coworker about drawing them go? Also, hey, it's good to see you. All right, so what was it that I was trying to do here? This is what I was trying to do. There we go. Okay, that was what I was trying to do. Cool. Works out. Stream info updated. Look at me go. Oh yeah, I haven't done that. I won't even lie. As much as I want to, the more and more I think about it, the weirder it gets, Well, I'm sorry if I'm making you feel self-conscious. Maybe it's not weird at all, depending on the coworker and the individual working relationship. But it's the kind of thing that gives me nervousness thinking about someone else asking. Good, tired. How about? Well, I'm good. Yeah. No, it might actually just be weird. Maybe I'm not the best barometer. I'm good. It's been a whirlwind of a 2 weeks since the last stream. That is for sure. Plenty of family busy stuff going on, and travel, of course. So yeah, I'm good. Getting my feet under me. It was a bit more scattered. Just got a late start to setting up and getting kids in bed and stuff tonight. So, but all is well. All is indeed well. Yeah. You always think things are going to be just, relaxing and chill and like, oh, I'll have plenty of time for that. Not always true. I might have had this exact conversation very recently. Oh, man. Okay, so I totally did not bring any Pokemon cards on the road, nor did I bring the usual, giant book. And I could do a more, but I'm actually going to do a pretty short pretty short stream tonight, just because we got to pack up some stuff and be road ready for the morning. And I need to, you know, sleep and stuff, which is, as I hear, pretty important. So I'm going to be doing some setup on a piece. Tonight, we're going to take a pause on Kingdom Hearts. Spent, what, like 13 hours on it so far? It's looking good. It's ready for color, but I'm not ready to do that tonight. I've got a deadline looming next month for a piece that I really want to do. So I'm going to get started on that. So we have time. So what's coming up is we're part of Kids Comics Studio, which is kind of a branch off of Kids Comics Unite, and that's a giant group of kids comics creators. So everything from, you know, your early reader comics through, you know, young adult, which are pretty much just graphic novels that, you know, a lot of adults read YA as well. The line gets blurred sometimes. So we're a pretty extensive group, great group of creators, and we as a group decided that we are going to create an anthology to showcase all of our work. So we've got something crazy like 47 creators who are going to be submitting comics of varying lengths to go into this like anthology project. And so the deadline for the first round of submissions, which is the pencils and one finished color page of your comic, is due just under a month, September 15th. And I've not been as fast on art stuff as I would have liked lately. So I'm trying to get things moving on that and make sure it's in a good place to submit, because I really want to do it. So that's what we're gonna jump in on. This comic is planned to be about a 4-pager, a little bit longer than some of the short form stuff we've done. I am right at the gate doing great. By the way, I didn't say this earlier, but hi, I'm Geoff. You can call me Geoff or Wags. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get it set up. We've got some specs for the page from the design committee of the anthology project. So first things first is just getting that set up. We did get a template from the publisher that we're looking at using. So I intend to be working with that and trying to get it modified, follow all the specs so that it can be just right for our to submit. So this is going to be a little bit of a Geoff playing around and setting up stuff in Clip Studio night. But these things are important. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to the post for a group that actually has the full-on specs. I sat and actually did the math on this finally. Just a moment. Pulling up said email. Sometimes it goes slowly. Where on earth is this? Goodness gracious. There we go. So yeah, I will switch us over to our art window just to keep things moving. And I did, so the publisher provided a thanks, I don't have my auxiliary chat window, so I might be a little bit slower. What are we talking about? You're busy blocking all the random people you don't know on social media. Fair. Wait, am I supposed to see a screen? It's all I see is your face. Yes, well now you probably actually see art. Yep, there we go. Spiteful tonight. No, I would say helpful, calling my attention to the fact that I am, you know, not paying attention to the chat. It's all good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, yeah, I was just trying to dig up the specs. So, doing that, yeah, I'm a little scattered tonight, in case you couldn't tell. It's been a good day, a full day, but my brain has not been here. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Cool. So the design committee that set up the specs for the book, we're doing a trim size of, let's see, 8.5 by 5.5 inches, or 5.5 by 8.5 if you go length first. But we have to set up all the stuff, the trim and the bleed, just to make sure that it's suitable for printing. The trim, of course, being the area that you gets cut when they cut the final page. So the bleed area, actually, I can just go over this with y'all. The bleed line is the outer boundary where anything that goes past the trim of the book should extend to. And if you're doing a full page spread, like, everything should go to the edge, just in case there's incongruency in the way that they trim the pages, so that there's art that goes all the way to the end, and you don't have like a weird border where the art suddenly stops. So that's what we got as our like red line here. The blue line is the actual trim, where they, in theory, will be trimming each page. So anything out here, if you're filling it out, it's just for completion, but you don't really care about, you don't want to put anything you care about in that area. Draw the most beautiful human being on the planet. I feel like I know where this is going. But then this green area is the live art area. So that's where you put your panels, all the stuff that you actually care about and want people to see. So I'm just trying to get this. I imported this from a PDF. So this is all just like a raster layer on here. So I'm trying to get this all established, make sure that the page settings are exactly right. So that one, close this guy. All right. So actually I want to do this. The specs they gave us were in millimeters. We both know who I'm talking about. Okay. But I don't actually know what you look like, Janos. That is the funny part. Okay, where was my brain? Somewhere around here. Oh, that actually was not what I wanted. This is the exciting life of doing comics. Looking up the specs and realizing you did it wrong. Okay. So the full trim size comes out to be about 140 millimeters by 216 millimeters. I am just off of that. So I'm going to tweak things here. Oh, plus an additional 3 millimeters on each side outside of the trim. So that would bring us to 146. So I'm just going to even this out. And likewise, page size here should be 216 plus 3 on either side. So plus 6, which will give us 222. That's not right, Geoff. 222. There we go. I did this math yesterday because I'm tired and not sure my brain would be doing the math right now. So this is the page size that I want. And I'm going to save that. Reynolds, good. Check in the chat. Ryan Reynolds, obviously. Huh? Me? What? No. I'm beyond being beautiful or human. I know. Just blame it on my tired brain. No worries. Well, hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I'm glad you find this content exciting. Although I do see OBS, the Twitch chat has labeled you as, you know, perhaps restricted. So, thanks for reaching out. Yes, indeed. Tired brain is a great brain to blame. Okay, so I think this is actually the exact size that I want now, and that's good. And then we should, I can do the grid, although the grid right now I think is in inches. Probably want to set this to just be something like 5 millimeters with 4 divisions, something like that. So then what happens if I zoom in here now, I've got this should be 3 millimeters, so I don't do 1, 2, 3. That's right, my grid is just not quite. Remember, just followed. Run while you still can. Wiser words, my friend. I mean, if they're just like staring at rulers and grids is not enough to scare them away, perhaps they're beyond help. I don't know. I mean, that's right. Oh, there's 4. That's what I did wrong. Got it. Tired brain gets there eventually, just slower. This should be 5. 5 divisions for the 5. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Okay. Well, that all works. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and actually completely obliterate these other pages since I have them in the PDF. Actually, I should just save a copy of this project. Duplicate. No. Okay, let's try this. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. Check on chat, because I'm just sitting here. You'll now be looking around. Oh, we'll have a nice lurk. It's going to be short, probably likely about the time that I figure out these pages and make sure everything is formatted correctly. I will probably call it, because brain no worky, great right now. But I do want to have this set up so that the next time I sit down, I can just draw. All right. What are these page settings in millimeters? Because if it should be 146 times 2, so 292. That was not what I meant to do. Change page settings. There we go. And millimeters. The height's close. Yeah, based on the brief, there should be 146 times 2. That should be. Yeah. Oh, but then the whole thing is there a trim in the middle? Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I can delete this one. And I can delete this one. And I can actually delete this one. Okay. Save this. I'll probably, I think I messed up the binding settings on this. So let's check this out. Page is open. All right. Start page from right is what I wanted. Okay. That's not what I want at all. So. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna do. Okay. And just to refresh my memory again, that was 146 by 222. And that's at 300 DPI. I actually didn't want to do that as a canvas. I want to do this as a comic. Okay. Bleed width is 3 millimeters. We're at. Why do you not want to give me 300 dB? Come on, man. Okay, this is all looking pretty good. I could try this one. Okay, 46.0, 2.0, resolution 300. That's what I want. Bleed width is 3. Inner border. Set margin, and that margin should be 10. Oh, it's gonna vary from. Okay. Right hand page is 14 millimeters from the gutter to the live matter page, so side is 14, 10.0. I think all these other ones are 10. Alright, let's give this a try. See what it gets us. This is, okay, no. I didn't get that right. Okay. Didn't get that right. Okay, let's try again. I'm just gonna go clear that out. Trial and error, friends. Trial and error. Where did that? Okay, I never saved it. That's why. Good deal. Perfect. Trying again. So maybe I don't want to do that for inner border. Maybe what I'm actually looking at is safety margin. But then what do I want? Live matter area 115 by 196. Let's try this. No, not quite. Yeah, as it turns out, doing this late while, I'm exhausted and distracted may not actually be the best option. All right. I could try to make these. What if I just do 0 and 0? What if I do -2? That's too much. That's 20. Oh, see, that looks pretty good. Let's see what this does. That's still too big, though. I mean, because what I could just do is literally open up the one good page that I did with the template here, and I could just measure from this and not use any of the fancy guides. Add that all in. But I don't know, man. Let's keep trying for a little bit. I feel like we can do this. Okay, well, that wasn't quite what the information I was looking for. Oh, actually, I bet this would be 140. Oh, that reset all that. Okay. 140 by 216, probably here. And then again, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. Okay. 115 by 196 live dry area. This might do it. This is actually 222. And this is actually... Well, that's a little bit bigger. What's up with that? This should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should stop about here. So what's the deal with that? Very close, though. Very, very close. it's a 3-inch bleed on each side. So this should be 6 less here. Oh, this should be one. That's a typo. There we go. I love it when things come together, don't you? And the safety margin largely aligns. That looks good. Okay. That looks good. And then that looks good. Okay. Okay. And I should just be able to copy this layer. And if I drop it in here, look at that. Everything fits so nicely. That's amazing. Very exciting, y'all. Very exciting. Save view. And then if I need to, I can always check on the align crop marks or uncheck it. Right? Wait, where'd you go? Maybe I can just do it here. Yeah, there we go. So if I turn that off, then it'll do this. And then they both fit perfectly and everyone's happy forever. But on their template, that wasn't how it did it. So, okay. Well. Yeah, so they did want it aligned. And then a slightly bigger. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Okay. Well, that was exciting to figure out. So what I'm looking at here is basically this idea of you've got your gutter, you know, in a standard book, which is going to be right here. It's the space where you open up and, you know, things sink into where the pages fold together. You definitely don't want to put our art in there. On this project, we're actually going to be staying inside the safety lines here, which is, we'll definitely print anything in there. So all your panels, all your text will go in here. We're not going to have any cross-page spreads that go across a couple of pages. So it keeps it nice and simple. And I'm looking at the template and I was noticing that they didn't seem to have these margins here, but then I realized that this was just bigger, so it included that. So this is what I want. So everything fits neatly on the page. Yeah, so I can totally just like, paste that in there. That all is good, and I'm gonna And then there actually is a right side template, but I'll get back to that later. Paste in the right. No, that was the right page template that I was looking at. That is incorrect. So, never mind that. Okay. So I do then want this to go over here. Okay, that seems to line up well. Okay. And really, that's just kind of a bookkeeping thing. It does not have to perfectly be that way. This is good. I got it all lined up, so now I can actually start drawing my comic, which I'm going to do in between now and next week's stream. I'm going to try to get things going. Ashley's... we've talked about the writing of the comic and kind of, worked out a rough plot. Ashley did a sketch thumbnail of it on paper, so I'll be working on translating that over to a digital thumbnail and then, refining that into pencils, and we'll be finishing one page of it. And all of that before September 15th. So I'll be working some streams on it and sometime in between streams as well. And we'll also be getting back into cartoons, because cartoon season is coming. We're excited to be starting that as well. So we're setting aside Kingdom Hearts for a while. I will come back to it perhaps when there's an opportune time, and it will be fresh and it will be great. Good times. All right. This is about all I've got for tonight. I'm happy with the progress, at least getting this set up so I can draw the comic. And from all that I've learned over my time with KCU so far, it's pretty important, as it turns out, getting your print templates and everything set so that things will work correctly, especially when now we're working on an anthology project with like 40 plus other creators. We don't want to be the ones that, slow everything down because we're, didn't pay attention to the guidelines. So, all that said, this was good. I'm happy we got it set up. We're good to go. Do you plan on being back next week? Hopefully things will be a bit less hectic then, if all is good. So just in case they are, we may come on a few minutes late again, like we did tonight, or 30 of them, whatever it takes. But yeah, should be good. So I'll be back next Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, we're gonna be working on this anthology project. I'm really excited for the fun little 4-pager that we put together. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to draw. Yeah, looking forward to jumping into it. And sounds good. So Janos, if you're still out there, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. It's a week off was, I don't know how I could have streamed last week with everything going on, but it's strange coming back. It's nice to be back and see a familiar face in the chat. So much appreciated. And I hope you have a great night, everyone. Have a great week ahead. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining. Bye, everybody.